What's going on, you guys? Coach here, just talking about the game. The Raiders just beat the Cleveland Browns in overtime. Pretty exciting game if you were neutral watching this, or if you were a fan of either team, you're panicking and stressed. I mean, this was an awful game of mistakes on both ends. I mean, there was the pick six in the very beginning. There were some nice plays here and there, but goodness, I was disgusted just watching this. A lot of mistakes, a lot of gifts on both ends. I mean, for example, the Browns were up by 1 point. They actually did not go for two to go by three. Now, it didn't matter in the big picture because they would have gone to overtime anyways, but still, the Browns were a first down away from winning this, and they blew it. They found a way to just fold like a Swiss Army knife, and the Raiders went down the field and scored a touchdown the other way. I mean, this was a mediocre game as a whole from Derek Carr. I mean, he was bad in some frames. He was good in other frames, especially in that very fourth quarter. He came through when it mattered, but I'm still not convinced that this team's for real or not. The only thing good is we're not the 2008 Lions. We're not the 2017 Browns. And hey, beating Hugh Jackson is not a bad thing. So, yeah, a lot of work to be done. We'll see. Let me know what y'all thought of this game. I'm still just on the fence. I don't know what to think, though. There's way too many issues with this team as a whole. Playing way to the level of the opponent. Now, I'm not going to fault the kicker, McCrane. I mean, that's a guy they signed off the street. Let's not fault. I'm not going to be angry at him for missing two kicks. It's part of the game. This is a guy that was undrafted, a kicker that said because Nugent's hurt, they had to sign him. This team's just had way too many issues, and I'm just kind of breathing a sigh of relief that we're not going winless. This team is still bad, but we'll see. They need to ride this ship a lot better for me to be convinced. They got a big game next week. We'll see what happens. If there's anything else you saw in this game, let me know. But I just saw a mess, an absolute mess on both sides of this game. I had a friend who was there, and he said it was exciting because he was not a fan of either team, but he's just a football fan. He was enjoying the game, and I'm sure for some people it was. But goodness, I think a lot of people left this game early. I mean, this game was not over. Like, I would have left if it was a 3-possession game in the fourth, but the TV showed like the crowd left early. I mean, that's the apathy we're seeing in Raider Nation. It's like we're expecting this kind of loss. And even deep down, I was feeling that when they went 3 and out, and they found a way to botch the drive and take the sack at the beginning of overtime. It just felt like you're going to find a way to lose. Carr almost threw a pick six in his own zone, if you remember. So, yeah, thankful the Raiders avoided the loss, and beating Hugh Jackson was good, but still, lots of work to be done. Let me know what you all thought of this game. And I will, of course, talk about the baseball team. That diamond is going to stay on the field hopefully a little longer. I hope more than just this week. See you guys later.